This is Damon Romine. I'm here at the Queer Lounge with director, co-writer Madeleine Olnek, who has the short Countertransference in Sundance. Congratulations on getting in.
Oh, thank you so much.
And how does that feel? Is this your first film in Sundance?
It's my second short at Sundance. It feels great. It's even better the second time. Because I knew about the Queer Lounge in advance this time. Whereas last time I was just walking down the avenue, I was like, oh, wait, the Queer Lounge.
That's the place I belong.
Yes, exactly. And there was this giant party going on. And there were I noticed a lot of straight people making out here at the Queer Lounge. They seemed compelled to make out at the Queer Lounge.
Just to prove something is what you're saying?
Yeah, so I saw a lot of that.
So perhaps there's a story in this for your next short, or maybe a documentary about what really goes on at the Queer Lounge.
That's right. It's secretly a funded place for
straight haven.
Yes.
Actually, we welcome all people here at the Queer Lounge. Okay. So if there are allies who choose to come in and join us, that's great as well.
Yes, and they're free to express their sexuality in whatever form of their straightness that they want to. It's really the place if you want a straight date. Come to the Queer Lounge. You're looking for a straight hookup. You want to make out with someone of the opposite sex. So.
And we still abide by all the Utah laws as far as that line.
That's right.
So they might have to take it somewhere else.
Great.
Look at a room, Jay. So back to you and your film, Countertransference.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the short.
It's a comedy. It's a countertransference. It refers to an undesirable process in therapy whereupon the therapist projects their fantasies onto the patient. So it's about this woman who's she's a repressed lesbian, and she goes to see this therapist, and she has assertiveness issues, and the therapist, she's unable to end therapy with this therapist who's clearly wrong for her because she can't assert herself enough to end it, even though she's gone into therapy to work on these issues, and the therapist kind of toys with her. So.
And is this a departure from your last short, or do you follow sort of in this dark comedy vein?
Oh, it's in dark comedy, and it's not a departure. It's an arrival.
Very good. And as co-writer, is it something that is a story stemmed from your own experiences, or are you writing from some sort of your own story?
Yeah, well, I'm a lifelong mental health consumer. I've seen many therapists. I think actually, this is statistic I've made up, but I think that gays and lesbians see a lot of therapists. And in fact, when the movie showed at Outfest, people were just hurting from laughing because it was just like, I had that, women go see a lot of therapists, especially a whole lesbian audience has seen, it's gone to a bunch of therapists and could really relate to the issues presented. So I've had a lot of bad therapy experiences, as has everyone. I've heard.
And Countertransference is on the festival circuit now.
Yes.
And what's next for you?
Well, just so you know, I'm not sure when the blog goes up, but it was selected to be one of 10 that Sundance puts online during the festival. So that means that if you log on before the 25th, you can watch the movie and watch the 10 shorts that they put online for free. So that's very exciting.
We will plug that as well.
Okay, great.
And so for you, what's next for you?
Well, I'm just going to be on the festival circuit for a while with that, and I'm working on a new project too. So
another short?
Hopefully it'll be longer.
Well, we had a panel here at the Queer Lounge yesterday about shorts and the different the different reasons why filmmakers make them. And so for you personally, is it a calling card? Is it to parlay that into a feature film? Why does Madeleine make shorts?
Well, I think that the short form is very important for the filmmaker because it's this concentrated, intense experience. And I think it's sad when filmmakers think like, oh, I'm making this thing so that maybe I can get this other thing. Like, I want the short to be its own experience, and because it is short, it gives you a lot of structural freedom to explore things that you couldn't with a feature-length film. You have certain requirements in terms of the structure of the acts and resolution and tying up certain story points that you're obligated to do as a filmmaker. Once you've set up and had people watch something for an hour and a half, you can't just be like, who knows what happens to that guy? You really have to tie up the story in a way that's satisfying. Whereas a short, because of its length, you can have an exploded moment that has great meaning. And it's almost like the difference between a poem and a novel, I think. Not even a short story and a novel, like a poem and a novel is the difference between a short and a feature. And filmmakers and audiences are wrong to dismiss it as sort of like, this is junior high school filmmaking and it's not like a real movie like a feature. Oh, it's just a short you have. And what's interesting too is to see filmmakers like Jenny Livingston who have made, entire feature-length movies now making shorts, because I think that the form, the exciting things about the form are very appealing to filmmakers.
Very good. Well, we're going to check out Countertransference online. Madeleine Olnek, thank you very much for being with us at Queer Lounge, and congratulations again on being a 2-time Sundance honoree, winner, chosen
Filmmaker.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.